they've been gaining a lot of prevalence in the last couple years. And if you don't know who they are, they're a bunch of Leo clubs, LEMC, as they call it, that join together and claim that they're anti-one percenter, they're anti-NCOM, all that kind of stuff. You shouldn't have to listen to these non-law abiding clubs. And I went through, started reading some of their articles, that propaganda stuff. And that's exactly what some of these YouTube channels are all about, is propaganda for this organization. You have the Biker Revolution, and then you have others that are trying to tell you how to get into a damn club that are former cops or cops. They're trying to confuse everybody because they know damn well that a lot of people who have no knowledge of clubs come to YouTube for the protocol videos. They come for advice from people that might have been in clubs. So they got to get into that game. Not a stupid move if you're trying to pull people over to your side, but one that's underhanded as it is. Now, Leos and LEMCs, everybody knows my viewpoint on them. It's kind of like idiotic, if you will, because you have a set of people whose jobs are to make everybody else's lives miserable, especially if they wear a patch. You have all this profiling going on, and you'll have them come out and say, well, that's just a fallacy of NCOM. That's a fallacy of these one percenter clubs. No, none of this profiling happens. There's laws against it. Yeah, in 4 states, one of which was going out there, one of these YouTubers saying it didn't happen. Well, it kind of happened in Washington, didn't it? When a law is passed, they know. If a law is passed, that means something was wrong. So regardless of what propaganda you were trying to push, you were wrong. And then the House of Representatives just passed that bipartisan declaration about motorcycle profiling. So I wanted to take a look at just some of this stuff and see if you're going to see like I did. Do you know that these LEMCs consider themselves 99%er clubs? They consider themselves being in that category. Now, admittedly here, admittedly, 99%er is something that's internet use. It came from the internet. If you're in the Chicago area, a lot of the Midwest, 99% didn't mean nothing to us. Actually, there was only one club that used 99%. And that was the DC Eagles in Chicago that started in the 60s. Other than that, nobody was a 99%er to us. Still ain't. So that's an internet phenomenon where you get that kind of stuff. But now you have law enforcement thinking they're a part of that. I feel for yous. I really do. Now let's take a look at this off of their site, The Alliance. Yes, The Alliance. And I really encourage you all to go over there and take a look and say to yourself, what the hell is this? These are the guys that want to bust us all the time for doing absolutely nothing because they have nothing in their drawers and they're mad about it. But here's what they had to say. This article right here. What separates the one percenters from the rest of us? So all of a sudden they're grouping everybody else against one percenters. I swear to God, these people are jealous. I swear. When the general public sees a group of motorcycle riders, okay, motorcycle rider, why don't you guys just put yourselves in that category? Put yourself as a riding club. No, you want to take on a persona because you know that the general citizenry don't know the difference. That's why you do it. Because you want to have them look at you the same way. It was funny. I heard a Leo talking about, well, three-piece patches were a part of the traditional blah, blah, blah. You know, do you even know where the three-piece patch came from? And why it was done? No, of course you don't. You want to throw out your own fallacy of what happened. When in reality, it was the race teams that cut it up. Because they wanted nothing to do with the AMA stuff. But that's not how you present that. You think you have a right to that tradition when you don't. There was no cops in them clubs back then. Are you kidding me? No way. Anyway, wearing matching patches on the back of a vest. What do you think? It's a sad reality that the reputation of the worst MCs is borne by all of us. It isn't borne by you. Don't even put that in the same category. You're cops. Oh, it's borne by all of us. Whose small violin are you trying to get played for you? That is the most idiotic statement I've ever heard. Let's face it, we tend to look alike. You do not look nothing like us. Most people don't care to look behind the surface. It's not until someone they know buys a bike or joins a club that even consider the merits of a law-abiding motorcycle club. Really? With this law-abiding motorcycle club crap. So everybody else don't follow the law, but law-abiding clubs. Oh, that's right. You have Iron Legacy in there. Now you have the Iron Vikings because they broke off with the Iron Legacy. You can have them clubs. Take them. Do your thing. Mail order, patch, yeah, whatever. We don't get near as much press as those who do newsworthy things like dope dealing, murder, and assault. I don't know. I don't know about that. You cops do a lot of dope dealing, murder, and assault. And we can bring the receipts on that one. Who the hell are you trying to kid? You're out of your mind. People sometimes cringe when they see us because they fear the very things we will not do. Who's going to cringe? The only reason why people are going to cringe is because you're fake. It's because you're acting a part you're not. That's why they cringe. It's not like they're scared of you. The only time anybody says, oh, we can't mess with them is when you pull your badge and your gun because you're a bunch of cowards. The difference between us and the 1%ers is clearly not a visual surface, but only is found below the surface. Then you got the rule of law versus the 1% code. You guys are schmucks, man. Do you guys actually believe that kind of stuff? Oh, yeah, you're cops. That's right. Let's see what else we got. Here, let's take a look at the Alliance clubs. Let's see if we can get that to pull up here. Yes, Red Knights, I'm really disappointed in you. Really disappointed in you. Even though it is Ontario 1 chapter. So I don't know if you're doing it as a worldwide or a national thing, but when you put yourself in the ring with somebody like the Alliance, a lot of people ain't going to support you no more. And it's sad that you're being thrown in with a bunch of cops. I've talked to plenty of firefighters that can't stand cops. You got your blue dogs. It's mostly cop clubs. It's mostly cop clubs that are in this stuff. And I like how you morons, let me pull up that one picture because I was like, oh, hell no, they didn't do that. Let's see here. Where you at here? Where you at? I guess it's called the Warriors World. Oh, there it is. There it is. Look at that patch. The same face, the skull with the feathers. Now, if you were a civilian and you were looking at that patch compared to the real one, you couldn't tell the difference. And because they're in the alliance, nobody's going to mess with them. Now you're doing it on purpose because you think you can. Right there at the bottom left. But most of them are cop clubs. You got Minutemen Misfits. Now, Brothers of Valhalla? How in the heck is that even possible? You're taking on a Viking type of deal, and Vikings, they were far from law-abiding. So you take on things that you think are cool, but make it into something they're not. Man, I never knew. I ain't even get on there. But you do get sick and tired of the lies. And I think more creators need to go out there and call them out for it. Because they are a joke. But what they're doing is confusing everybody about who's who. They go around claiming that NCOM, you got to pay, tributes. Get out of here with that. You got to pay dues because there's stuff that needs to be done. Just like I guarantee you're paying dues with your members. But no, because you want to be nefarious about it and want everybody to believe that everybody's a criminal because you're a bunch of cops and cop supporters. How's that even happen? You claim to be a biker who is supposed to be a rebel, but instead you go out on the man? You jump on him? Maybe because you're a coward? You claim that you want to be a part of a traditional club, but cops aren't a traditional club there, buddies. But who knows? That's the way this damn world is working now. Everything is half-ass. Anyway, we're going to go to the second part of the show right now with Chiny Doll. It's going to be a good one. We're going to be talking about know-it-alls that are family members and how to confront them. Be right back. And don't forget to subscribe to Insane Wheels, my newest channel over on YouTube. Everything Harley talk, motorcycle related, motorcycle talk. It's going to be a great time over there. Thanks for watching and check out the longer version of the videos.